Sir, thank you very much for speaking to Republic Media Network. I assume there was some audio connection, but finally you're live with us. Let me straight away begin by asking you, less than 30 minutes, the state is going to see a curfew-like restrictions to be imposed. It's going to be a huge responsibility for the Maharashtra police also. So what is it that you would like to tell all our viewers in Maharashtra?
Well, through this medium, I only want to tell the people that the government of Maharashtra, after a lot of discussion, has come out with a very minimal set of restrictions. And these are basically required for their well-being, for the well-being of the citizens. We, as a part of the government, we have been tasked to ensure that these restrictions are followed by the citizens. And my request to the citizens through your channel is to help and cooperate with us while we implement these provisions which have been laid down by the government.
Well, sir, there are also certain confusion that has also emerged because these are the questions that have essentially been raised by a lot of our viewers in terms of what are the essential services that will be allowed to work right now. And secondly, we're also being told that in terms of the supply chain, do you think that is essentially going to be affected? Would people be able to go out and get their groceries in Maharashtra?
Well, grocery shops have been allowed full time. The time that there's no restriction on them. So people can go and buy grocery items. Essential item shops, which like obviously the chemist shops, and other related essential items are like, suppose whatever is related to drugs, related to medicines is allowed, and those shops will be open. And people will be allowed, if they are showing the valid reason, they only have to explain where they're going. Otherwise, public transports are allowed, they can travel in trains, they can travel in buses, they can also use their own private vehicles, but should have a plausible explanation as to why they're going out. We in the police force, I have personally instructed almost each unit head today that we should act with a lot of restraint. People are themselves fatigued. This pandemic has gone on for quite some time. If they're going out, when the shops are closed, they must be going out for emergency. So no harassment, no unnecessarily charging. But at the same time, if people take it very casually and they come out in hordes, we will certainly take action. But as far as possible, we would like to be restrained in our approach.
So we're getting a lot of questions from our viewers in Mumbai. So I would like to take one more question that one of our viewers have posted right now. This is a question that one of our viewers from Mumbai is asking, that if restaurants are essentially allowed from takeaways and deliveries, will their staff also be allowed to travel? Will they be allowed to go to the place of work? How exactly will that be worked out?
Well, it goes without saying, if the restaurants have to cook, they have to have workers. They have to have a valid reason that they are working for a particular restaurant for the purpose of cooking, and that will be permitted, and that will be certainly allowed.
So with regards to the movement, because a lot of people, especially for a cosmopolitan city like Mumbai, where you have domestic helps coming in, how would that movement be allowed? Will societies be allowed to bring in their domestic help? Will that arrangement be allowed, or would there be restrictions there too?
I think the domestic help part has been left to the cooperative societies. They will be taking a call. There is no such restriction that has been imposed as of now.
Well, Mr. Pandey, I would also like to ask you with regards to the sacrifice essentially that has been made by the police force. Last year, when the lockdown was imposed, Maharashtra police were the frontline workers. how exactly are you going to ensure that your force, your people, members of your force, they are protected, they also receive the utmost, the best of facilities in order to tackle this entire pandemic?
Well, the government of Maharashtra ensured, obviously through the help of the central government, that the frontline workers were the first to get vaccination. 81% of my around standing force of 2+ lakhs is now vaccinated, and they have also received the second vaccination. So we have prepared our people now. Earlier there was no vaccine, so our police force suffered just as much as the civilians suffered. But now I think we are in a much better position as compared to last year. We are more prepared. And we also have had exclusive facilities in almost all districts of Maharashtra for the police personnel. And in case they do get affected, which I think will be quite minimal, basically because of the vaccination, which we have already ensured.
Mr. Pandit, there have been a huge response that we're getting in from Mumbai the moment you've come live. So I'd just like to take a few more questions from our viewers, because this is going to be important in order to ensure that even the restrictions that have been imposed, they are successful. This is a question from one of our viewers who's asking that how strictly will the police be playing a role in micro-containment strategy along with the municipal bodies and governments? What is the strategy that is going to be adopted in containment zones?
Well, the containment zone guidelines have been in place for quite some time. The BMC locally has put those guidelines. We have been working with them all along, and we will still continue to work with them. I think the Mumbai Police Commissioner will be working very closely with the BMC Commissioner, and that's what will happen on the ground.
So you've also very closely monitored the movement, and I'm given to understand that you've actually spoken to the district magistrates and also several other people involved, the stakeholders, if I may say so. Do you think these existing restrictions would be certainly and would give an impetus to fighting this pandemic as far as the second wave is concerned? And what are the learnings from the first wave that you all have taken and incorporated in the strategy that was developed by the Maharashtra government as well as the Maharashtra police?
Well, as far as the Maharashtra police is concerned and the government response is concerned, these restrictions have come into place after a lot of debate. You people may not be aware, but government of Maharashtra, which included all the government officials and the policemen, have been debating as to how to go forward. And this is a lot of restraint that we have come out with a set of restrictions which are actually people-friendly, which are trying to give citizens a hope that we are with them. We do not want to unnecessarily take their lives away. We are allowing every kind of transport which was not allowed earlier. We are allowing grocery shops running the whole time, which was not there earlier. So these are the lessons that we have taken and we have learned, and that's what we have put in place on ground. And I am not an astrologer to say how it will affect, but I can only say that well, we have put our best foot forward. We leave the rest at this moment to Almighty and see that our efforts and the government efforts help the citizens of Maharashtra, and we see this pandemic slowly and gradually wane away. And that's all I can say.
Well, Mr. Pandey, we are just a couple of minutes away from the restriction, so I would just like to take one final word from you. What is your message to the people of Mumbai as well as to the people of the entire state? What is it that you would like to tell them before I let you go?
I like to tell them that the government has issued certain directions. These directions have been issued with a lot of thought. My earnest request to the citizens of Maharashtra is that they should follow this, and those all who are seeing it, this is all for you. Nobody loves the lockdowns, which includes us as government servants. We don't love it ourselves. So my request will be that do follow these guidelines. Do not let the police or anybody else to have a chance saying that, hey, you have not followed this, and that's why this action will be taken. But let me assure the citizens that as the head of the police force here, I have told them that they should act with a lot of restraint. Use of force, which gets associated with the police, will and shall not be used on trivial issues. But at the same time, if people think people come out with gay abandon, they do not obey any of these guidelines, we have to, I must say, with a lot of grief, use the force, which we do not want to. My message has been act with a lot of restraint, and that's what the message will be, and for the next 15 days. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Sanjay Pandey, Maharashtra DGP, for speaking to Republic Media Network just moments before the curfew restrictions are imposed in the state. From the entire team of Republic Media Network, all the best wishes to your entire force, as this is also yet again going to be a tough task for the entire force. Thank you very much, sir, for speaking to Republic Media Network.